Meet Bill Wilson, or AKA Mr. Murfreesboro.
When I was a kid growing up, I relate to Murfreesboro as being a Norman Rockwell town. If you can kind of picture.
He knows all the history you need to know about this town.
Murfreesboro also used to be called the Little Chicago back in the day, the gangster days. Al Capone and John Dillinger used to stop at the City Cafe and they would have lunch or dinner.
He started with his love for history at a young age, as seen by his dressing up as Hernando DeSoto in the 5th grade.
My heart's beating fast. I'm thinking, oh, the little girls are going to like me. I'm like, when I go in there, I'm walking into the class, and as soon as I open up the door, Miss Moser looked at me. She goes, "Bill, what are you doing? You're supposed to dress up next Tuesday." So I was like.
Since that time, his love for history has grown, as well as his love for the community.
Now I'm indebted to Murfreesboro, well, my family. I'm very grateful for my family, for MTSU.
They love him too, with a Facebook following of over 9,000 and still growing. But he wants to make one thing clear. He may be Mr. Murfreesboro, but he isn't a Mr. Know-It-All.
I am no way. There's a lot more people that know more history, like Greg Tucker, who's the Rutherford County historian. I just try to get their crumbles. It's like you're eating at a feast, and I'm just trying to gather up their knowledge, their wisdom.
Oh, no, one of my favorite stories, he has many, but the best one has to be...
It's called General Douglas MacArthur Day. It was in, I think, 1954. So they met on the square, and it was the general and Gene Faircloth and some other dignitaries, and they got in the back of his Rolls Royce.
And you would never guess how this story ends.
The Rolls Royce broke down in front of Central Christian Church at the corner of Manny and Main, and a lot of his subordinates or people, there was just people there gathered to watch the general. They pushed his Rolls Royce down Main Street over to MTSU in a parking lot, and they say he was very upset.
Reporting in Murfreesboro, J.R. Smith, MT10 News.